welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection Tantive 4 Corridor playset. Looking at the front of the box, you can see the Star Wars logo up here, along with this huge picture showing the playset and a little diorama of the scene that is based around. You also get the name of this playset, which is the Tantive 4 Corridor. And down here, you can see that it includes one Rebel Fleet Trooper on card back. It also has a picture of the playset down here, along with the Kenner logo on the side. Here's the right side of the box. You can see this picture of Leia giving the Plan Star 2 in this little diorama picture. And then it has the Tantive 4 named right here, the Star Wars logo, and the Kenner logo. And looking at the top of the box, you can see that it gives an example. If you were to buy more sets, you could create the full scene that is based around. And then you get the Star Wars logo and the Kenner logo right here, along with the name of the set. And looking at the left side of the box, you can see it gives an example of one of the play features, which is this sliding door. And then it gives this little diorama shot of Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers. And then you get the Star Wars logo, the Kenner logo down here on this side, along with the name of the playset. Finally, looking at the back of the box, it has some minor changes. Just has the Vintage Collection logo up here, and then the Disney and Hasbro logo are down here as well. I'll go ahead and unbox it, and we get on with the review. So I slid out the side of the box, and you can see that everything is nicely packaged. You can see the figure right here. So I'll go ahead and take out everything so we can see it close up and in detail. So here's everything out of the box. And going left to right, you get the included Rebel Fleet Trooper figure, which we'll take a closer look in a minute. You also get two floor panels. You get this corridor wall accessory that connects everything. You get instructions to put everything together. You get 4 of these back panels that go behind this wall accessory. And then you get 2 of these sliding door accessories. And if you're wondering why there's a piece of cardboard here, that's exactly what I thought, because this is actually a packet containing the pegs to put the troopers or any type of figure on this playset. But just in case, I'm just going to warn you guys, if you do buy this playset, make sure you take off this little packet. You'll actually hear the rattle of the little pegs, and we'll take a closer look at the pegs in a minute. So real quick, I did want to point out, before I start putting together the playset, I will not be opening up this figure because I have been collecting some of the Vintage Collection figures on card back, and I really want to save this one since it came in this set. But instead, I will be using the Rebel Fleet Trooper 4-pack that I reviewed on the channel, and I'll be putting them on the playset. So we'll still get to see the play feature, but we'll take a closer look at the figure in a second. But for right now, I'm going to put together the playset and let's see how it goes. So here's the playset put all together. Putting this thing together is pretty simple. You just slide it in, and then there's some parts like the floor where you have to go over these little hinges that go underneath that are here alongside the wall and the doorways. So here's the front of the playset, and here's the back. And before I put my figures on display, we'll take a close look at the figure that was included. So here's a close-up of the figure, and as you can see, it is just like the other Rebel Troopers. Here's one of the other troopers from my 4-pack, but this one has a much older face. As you can see, it's very different from the other ones. And he also has accessories that are exclusive to this figure. So he has this gray baseball cap, he has this like targeting accessory, and then he has this cuff that goes on his boot. And it is very detailed, as you can see, compared to the other one. And he also has his blaster and his helmet up here. The artwork on the card is based around the Vader hallway scene in Rogue One. And in the back of the card, you get the VC number up here, along with the Star Wars logo and the Vintage Collection logo down here. You also get this picture of the wave. So there's the Rebel Fleet Trooper, Darth Vader, the Mandalorian, Chirrut, the Armor, Moff Gideon, Captain Rex, and ARC Trooper 5s. And finally, the play features of this playset. So as you saw, there is sliding doors. It's with a knob up here on the top, and they slide very easily, which is really nice. The other one as well, it slides open and closed, so that's very cool. And going over, I guess you could call them accessories, it's the pegs for the figurines to stand on. So as you see, it's like a little cardboard envelope or a little packet, and when you open it, these are the little pegs that are included. They're very, very small, and they're in this gray color. And to put them on, all you have to do is just plug them in on these little holes that are within the playset. And you can get your figure and place the peg over the insert on the bottom of their foot. And look at that, that looks so cool. I'll put some on my other figures. So I'll put this guy like pointing right here. And then I'll put Captain Antilles right here on the side. Very, very neat. And you can just like, mix and match. You can remove the peg and put it back in the insert. So you can have like a scene like this. Unfortunately, I don't have any stormtroopers, so maybe in the future if I do get some stormtroopers, I can like add them here and have like a little scene going on. So as an overview of this set, for me personally, this is my first ever vintage collection set. So I'm really, really happy with it. And also it's based around an iconic moment where all these rebel troops are guarding this one hallway, and then out comes, the stormtroopers, and they start blasting each other. And not only that, you're not just getting this playset, but you're also getting a carded, figure, which is pretty cool. And even if you were to buy, more to try and add on to the corridors and make it actually look like a hallway, you can always open up at least one of these. But since this is my first, I'm probably going to keep him in card back. But who knows? Maybe I'll try and look at other play sets later on. And if you're trying to, army builds or troop builds, I can see why Hasbro brought these out, because having a single figure would probably be really expensive. So getting like a 4-pack like this Rebel Fleet Trooper set really helps out. I mean, look at this. I have another trooper in here, but these are what I grabbed. You can also get like the Stormtrooper one. I really want to get my hands on that now that I have this playset. And you can create a whole army based around just this playset alone. You can never have too many Rebel Troopers or Stormtroopers. But yeah, overall, I am very, very pleased with this playset. And if you're trying to, make a diorama, this is definitely the way to start it off. This is such an iconic moment, and the way that you can, set this up in any way, whether it be from Rogue One, where Vader's coming down, or through A New Hope, where the troopers are trying to defend the hallway, you can make dioramas like that. And in the back, you can even get like a C-3PO, an R2, and a Princess Leia figure, and recreate the scene where she's giving him the plans. But I am going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content that you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.